So what kind of passions do you have about the store in Oxford, and how you came about starting this store at Landry's?
Yeah, well, I didn't start it.
Oh yeah.
Mr. Landry started it in Clarksdale originally, back in 1891. And Shannon and I moved it here to Oxford 14 years ago.
Huh.
It was originally men's and women's clothing
Oh, really?
in Clarksdale, but, it's just to do menswear here. I think primarily my passion here would be doing like real traditional type clothing. Not so much trendy. It's more
Upscale.
yeah, upscale, very traditional.
What got you interested in the clothing aspect?
Well, I guess it was in my blood pretty much because my dad did this growing up. I think it was one of his first jobs was in menswear retail, and me growing up and exposed to it a lot, and so just naturally kind of just fell into place.
What kind of risks do you take, like running a store with like so much competition within just a small town? Or
When you buy a new line, you're not always sure if that's going to be a hot new
Right.
item. That's kind of a big gamble because you make an investment in a line.
right?
When you buy it, and it might be a sensation, it might be a fly.
So try to get the new product out.
Yeah.
You talked about your dad. Would you say your dad was the one, or like the number one person in your life to help you out and strive for your career and be back behind you and everything?
Yeah, probably. I mean, not just well, yeah, he had a major influence in me getting started in business. Actually, I came and joined him in his business.
Mhm.
He passed away in '87. Naturally, I had enough exposure at that
Yeah.
time to resume.
Carry on the tradition.
Uh-huh.
So what brought you to do this? Was that it? With your dad?
Yeah,
Or when was the
along
time
with
you
an
decided?
exposure to the clothing business growing up, and there was a retail business established, so it was real easy for me to step in. It wasn't so easy for him coming in, starting the business.
Right.
He actually purchased an existing business back in the early '70s,
Oh, yeah.
but pretty much had to. It was almost in a failing state when he bought it, and he had to recover it, and get it back on track. And so, and it was there. When I came along in '82 and joined the business, it was up and running and doing well. So it was really much easier for me than it was for my dad.
Right. All right. You got any more?
Would you have any final words to tell other people for wisdom, help them with their career plans?
Location is extremely important, at least in the retail business. I'm sure it would be like in the restaurant business, most any business where you rely on walk-in trade, or exposure. Location is extremely important. Sometimes you have to pay a premium for a better location, but that might be overwhelming at first to look at that investment. But hopefully the volume you do in business will be enough to substantiate that.
Hey.
Good deal. I think that's all we got. You know,
Yeah.
anything else? Well, I really appreciate it.